gracias. Thank you, everybody. Muchas gracias. Buenas tardes. Bienvenidos a Mexico. Welcome, everybody. We are Mariachi Cobre. I want to welcome everybody to the EPCOT International Flower and Garden Festival. Hope you're having a beautiful time. Now, Mariachi Cobre has been performing traditional music here at EPCOT since it opened in October of 1982. Almost 40 years we've been a part of the Disney family. And as a group, we've been performing traditional mariachi music almost 50 years. But of course, the mariachi tradition goes back way much further than 50 years. We've had great artists in the past, like the great Pedro Infante, el gran Jorge Negrete, Lucha Villa, and many others that have paved the way for a future generation of young musicians, like one that you may have heard of. A young guitarist whose amazing story is renowned throughout all of Mexico and the world. Of course, I'm speaking of Miguel Rivera!
You see, amigos, Miguel's journey began in Mexico, in the small town of Santa Cecilia, where he lived with this very big familia and shared a special bond with his great-grandmother, Mama Coco.
That's right. Now, the Rivera family were proud shoemakers. This was a tradition that was started by Miguel's great-great-grandmother, Mama Imelda, when her husband left home to become a world-famous musician, but never returned.
Not good. Now, since that fateful day, music has been banned in the Rivera household.
No music! Well, Miguel loved his family very much, but still he kept the secret deep in his heart. He didn't want to make shoes. He wanted to sing and play the guitar. Like us, his passion is music.
Señoras y señores, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenas noches, señoritas y señores. We'll be here with you tonight, singing joy, que alegría, for the music is my language and the world es mi familia. For this music is my language and the world is mi familia. For this music is my language and the world es mi familia.
Eso, muchachos.
La música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. Pues la música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. La música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. Y el mundo es mi familia. And the world es mi familia.
Now, Miguel didn't want to be just like any other musician. He wanted to be like the greatest musician in all of Mexico. Like the great Ernesto. Oh.
You see, Miguel had learned to play the guitar by watching the classic films of Ernesto de la Cruz. And as he practiced each chord, he'd hear his idols sing.
I have to sing. I have to play. The music, it's not just in me, it is me. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me. Aunque tengo que mirar, recuérdame, si mi guitarra le es llorar, ella con su triste canto te acompañará, hasta que en mis brazos tú estés.
Santa Cecilia, no one can forget the charismatic de la Cruz, especially on el Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. This is a special time when we gather to honor family and friends who have passed on.
We create an ofrenda, a memorial altar. We set out photos and candles and leave a path of marigold flowers, sent pasuchitos to light their way home.
And it was on the eve of this family holiday when little Miguel finds a torn photo which leads him to believe that his forgotten great-great-grandfather was Ernesto de la Cruz. So he ran home and he announced to his family.
I was born to be a musician.
And his family was outraged. No music! And his abuelita smashed his guitar to pieces.
Heartbroken, Miguel runs up to Ernesto's grave, defiantly grabs the musician's guitar, and he strums it with all his might. Suddenly he finds himself crossing into the land of the dead, a magical world where no living person had ever been.
And it was here in the land of the dead where a charming trickster named Hector met Miguel and whisked him away to compete in a talent show for a chance to meet Ernesto de la Cruz.
That's right. Now, Miguel was very nervous, but Hector taught him a special call to help him find his courage. It's called a grito, and it sounds something like this. And with that, Hector helped Miguel seize his moment with this song. Que el cielo no es azul, ay mi amor, que es rojo dices tú, ay mi amor,
Es todo al revés, ay mi amor, pero que piensas con los pies, ay mi amor,
y me traes un poco loco, un poquitito loco, estoy adivinando qué quieres y para cuándo, y así estoy celebrando que me he vuelto un poco loco.
Now Miguel finally met Ernesto, but only to discover that de la Cruz was not his great-great-grandfather. It was Hector, and he was the one who wrote Remember Me.
It's true, Ernesto de la Cruz was a fraud, but he wasn't about to let his fame crumble, even in the afterlife. So he chased after Miguel and Hector, until Mama Imelda, who had been searching for her great-great-grandson this whole time, came to the rescue in the most surprising fashion. Fending off de la Cruz with a microphone in her hand, she began to sing.
Todos me dicen el negro llorona, negro pero cariñoso. Todos me dicen el negro llorona, negro pero cariñoso.
Yo soy como el chile verde llorona, picante pero sabroso. Yo soy como el chile verde llorona, picante pero sabroso.
Ay, de mi llorona, llorona de azul celeste. Llorona, llorona de azul celeste.
Y aunque la vida me cueste, llorona, no dejaré de quererte. Y aunque la vida me cueste, llorona, no dejaré de quererte.
Ay, la, la, la.
And it was in singing that beautiful song that Mama Imelda remembered her love of music, the same love that she shared with her husband Hector. And she also noticed that same great love and passion in her great-great-grandson Miguel. So, with her blessing, she sent him back to the land of the living, where music was once again welcomed into the Rivera family.
Now, every year on El Día de los Muertos, the Rivera family gathers together to celebrate all of their ancestors. And now, also Hector, whose photo has finally been placed upon the family's ofrenda, to be remembered always.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar, know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me. Recuérdame, aunque tengo que mirar, recuérdame, si mi guitarra oyes llorar, ella con su triste canto te acompañará, hasta que en mis brazos tú estés. Everyone, remember.
One more song to go. So, feel free to sing our dance song. Oh my goodness, look everyone, it's Miguel Rivera. Please, everyone say, hola Miguel! Oh, Miguelito, I understand you traveled all this way from Santa Cecilia. Won't you do us a big favor and play this last song with us? What do you say? Would you like to do that? Would you like to hear it play? It's pretty good.
Señoras y señores, buenas tardes, buenas tardes, buenas noches, señoritas y señores. La noche estar aquí es mi pasión, qué alegría, pues la música es mi lengua, el mundo es mi familia. La música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. La música es mi lengua y el mundo es mi familia. El mundo es mi familia. Muchísimas gracias a todos por dejarnos compartir la historia de Miguel. Miguelito, you did a great job. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for allowing us to share Miguel's story and celebrate everlasting bonds of family and love. On behalf of Miguelito, our dancers, and Mariachi Cobre, we hope you and your family continue that celebration. listen wherever the music takes you.
Everybody now.
Yeah, thank you.